Welcome back to Malta Archery. Today we have a quick one. First of all, I posted last time a photo of this string holder, this nice one with the rainbow colors. Has nothing to do with any gender thing. And some of you asked how to use it. So when you have now a normal recurve bow like this, the loop of the string is small, so you can't put the loop over the limb, and then the string will always come loose. What we sometimes do, like with this bow here, you take a rubber band and simply hold the string in place that the string doesn't get loose. But of course, it's not the best option. What you could do now with this one is simply fiddle the bottom part through the loop. This loop is really tight, so it's a tight fit here. See that? Until it hooks in here. And then you simply put this around the tip. Then you see your string is nicely not too tense on the bow, doesn't come off, and you have a little tip protection just in case you bounce somewhere against it. This is all. This is the string holder. There are different options in different colors. This is the first one I ever saw in felt. The others are always made out of leather. So this is the first thingy here, and then of course if you want to shoot, you put it off, put the bottom part down there. Of course you could adjust it now with these knots to the length you need, and you can string your bow and shoot. But as this is my string holder and this bow is here for sale, you put the rubber band back. Oh. Another rubber band broke. See, this is what happens with rubber bands. Now the string is loose. I will fix that later. And thank you again, Julia, for sending it to me. It took only half a year, so if you want, I can give you the link to Julia and she can build you some. But that was not the topic of the day. Topic of the day is this one here. A very short bow. It's from Arif Budiman in Indonesia. And he made me two bows long ago and people really liked it. I only had one problem with the shipping, that the nocks, the tips of the bows were exposed and then the outer part of the nock came off. And now when you see, he used now pinched PVC pipe here to protect his bows better. I like this. And he sent me a new one. I have no idea what I get, so that's why we simply unbox this now. I'll leave you, of course, a link to Arif in the description. So, whew, nice. Oh, reinforcements there. That's cool. Sun came out again. I didn't expect that. So, and you can reuse them as protection. That's cool. And funny thing, Customs didn't ask for anything. Looking good so far. Look at this, and then it's nicely watertight packed in plastic. There we go. Looks like they are really narrow. So one thing he told me directly: never dry fire your bow, because these nocks are so thin. Ooh, oh, that's a pretty one. Look at this. We have very long shears, but they are extremely thin, so they don't add a lot of weight. There we have the logo of Arif Budiman. I can show you closer. There we go. Arif Budiman, and it's 30 pounds at 28, and it has a max draw of 30 inches. That's cool. That's very cool. We have here nice string bridges, leather wrap, a leather wrapped fiberglass, here leather wrap again. Then we have here nice handle wrap in suede and arrow pass in different color suede. String looks nice. And I said we have these reinforcements on the tips. I see a 30-inch draw for a short bow like this. That's interesting. Because let's see what we have. We have from nock to nock. Shall I start singing again? Handle looks very good. So it's from nock to nock, 45, and I give it 46 inches, and it does 30-inch full draw, which gives it an F value of down there. Cool, very, very cool. Arif, I like that. Let's see. 30 pounds at 28. Nice Turkish bow. Shears are not too aggressive. handle feels very good. Of course, a little small for my massive fingers. Feels good. Stiff, so no problem. Fiberglass bow, no problem whatsoever. Center serving, nice. $28, $29, $30. But then of course you max it out. We will see that later. But at least this bow does easy 28. You see that? Easy. 29 easy. 30 easy, come on. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I put the bone over there, shall not shoot the bow. Wow, and silent. Oh, nice. You have a little, almost, for a fiberglass, but almost nothing. And I didn't feel a lot of hand choke. These arrows are 320 grain. This is 30 pounds at 28. So I guess in 29 you will be roughly at 32, 33 pounds. So it's exactly 10 grain per pound. And you don't feel hand choke. So I forgot to mention, brace height is 7 1/4, roughly 18 centimeters. Feels very good in the hand, even with the small handle. Nice, let's shoot Ottoman style. I think 29 inches is just fine. You don't max the bow out. Center shot. Accurate. Almost there again. Nice. This bow doesn't need a learning curve. Wow, accurate. Do I need to show you? I don't show you. You trust me simply. The big question is for the horse archers, could you do this one here and this one? The handle is small enough and not so overly pronounced, so I guess, yeah, not the easiest task most probably, but it's doable. The other way around, let's try with 3 first. The other way around, it's tough because we have quite a bump there, so this way around is a little more tricky. Maybe doable, but I would not do that. So now you know that. Can you shoot 3 fingers Mediterranean? I'm not sure. I think so. Oops, that was a sloppy release. Yeah, center shot. 20 meters, 29 inches. Nice. 30 meters. Oh, shit, that was off. I underestimated the power. And now I have 30-inch long arrows, or 30.5, and they are 340 grain. We draw 40. Oh, this bow wants to be drawn. Okay, was a bit up. So 29 inches. 30 pounds at 28, 320 grain. I draw 29 inches, so it's roughly 32, so it's 10 grain per pound. 165. 167. Oh, 133. That was a bad shot. 136. What the heck? 161. Now we're back. 169. Ooh. So now I need to move a little over there, otherwise I ruin my arrows. And now I shoot the longer ones. They are 340 grain. And they're 30.5 inches. So we are then, when we draw 30, a little under 10 grain. 160. 1 170. You really need to full draw this thing. 161. 161. 169. 159. But look, these groups. So 160, 170 foot per second with 9 to 10 grain per pound. Today not scientific, only that you see what you get out of this really little snappy bow. Straight. Straight almost. Straight. Feels really good, look. So 28, nice, 29, 30. Then you feel it, then the limbs come back, then it gets hard, but up to 30, just nice. 28 first. This is 28. Looks good, but of course you have a very short bow, and when you see this now, you have already a little more than 60 degrees, so at 28 he is already over its limit. You could make the CS a little more aggressive, Arif, then you would get a slight better string angle. There we are already over it, and of course when you go to 30 inches, then you're way off. Then it's all, see, this is not 90 degrees, but see, way off 60 degrees. So come on, turn on. Can you turn on? Hello. Ah, thank you. I always need to force feed them. So this way around. Let's see what it does at 28. And it's 28. And I'm at 30.3. That's fine. And at 30, come on, go to 0. And at 30 we have 37.5. That tells you already that in 2 inches you get 7 pounds more, means, you know, you really max out the bow. But it does 30 inches quite nicely, so I was impressed. Does a really good job. Looks good, shoots good, is good. That's simple. I have no idea about the prices. Simply write, I put the link to Arif in the description. Then you can simply write him and ask him how much these bows. I have no idea. Nice bow. I think they are $80, $100, something. I don't know. Simply ask Arif. He will tell you. In 30 pounds it just feels nice. I think 40 pounds you would feel the staking a little early. 28 is 9, 29 is 9, 30 is okay, but then it's like after 30 is going up against the wall, and you see it, the increase of draw rate of 7 pounds in the 2-inch draw length is quite something. But the rest, it's a pretty bow. You have reinforcements here, so to make sure, because they look at them, they are really thin, and the whole sear is very, very thin and has the spine here on the top, so it's really shaped there. Very thin to save weight. I like this, but we still have a nice string bridge included. Wrapping looks good. Handle looks good. For me a little small, but that's normal. Really pretty bow. Doesn't even fit, it's that small. Draws nice, shoots nice, you have no vibration, you have no hand shock. And I only had now these arrows, they are roughly 10 or 9 point something grain. I'm sure you could shoot more lightweight arrows, but I don't have one here. So, but up to 30 inches is nice. 29 is just for me the sweet spot to draw this bow. Then it doesn't feel like stacking. 29, look, it's just nice. And then to 30, it really goes up. So you feel it. It's 28, 29, and then goes up. But nice, so thank you very much, Arif Budiman, for sending this one to me. It's very well done. Nothing wiggly, nothing wobbly. A very serious, really small bow. I like it a lot. So that was it. I hope that was a short one today. You see the speed, you see whatever you have to see. I told you everything I know about this bow. Here again the logo of Arif, if it focuses on it. Nice, well made. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.